Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 107 of the Road to Top Series. I am Toasty FM, and we finally picked up some points. We're getting results, but not in the way I would like to. Um, it's it's still worrying. We won 2 out of 3. We drew against Nicosia, which is not what I wanted. We beat Sol Gage away from home. But the problem is, it's Semprini that scored 2 goals. Our center back should not be the one scoring our goals. He's a great center back. He's up there with the Casimos, the Bennies of this save, playing right next to Lazic. Lazic has been the steady rock there, but I think Semprini's a much better all-around center back, and he scored 2 goals. And that's not what we should be looking for. And then in the game, our other game that we won, he scored the winner in the 89th minute. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. It's nice. It's nice. I'm not going to lie. It's not the worst thing in the world to win games. But I just don't think Semprini is going to be scoring consistently for us long term. That's just a feeling in my bones, Sergio Ramos may get the odd goal, but he's not winning games out and out for Real Madrid. They still need Cristiano Ronaldo. And so we need to find our Cristiano Ronaldo because we don't have it right now. And because of that, I was going to show you guys this. I'm thinking about changing the tactic. Not out now. I mean, this is the same tactic we've used the entire save. I'm not going to change it. It's worked. I mean, we went from... What the hell is this? We went from the 3rd division of Portuguese football to the Europa League with this formation. So I'm not going to... with this tactic, I'm not going to change that. Now that... I mean, I can see that we have more injuries. Goody. But I think putting another shadow striker in there as a player that can play in that position, that has that talent, that can still be a technically midfield player, because our advanced playmaker is always on attack. So if we put another shadow striker, he can hopefully make up for the goals whenever he comes back. I think he'll be out for a few days, which is not the worst thing, but can kind of have somebody that can play there, that could be that almost a second striker, but still a more of a midfield player than a second striker would be, than maybe a deep lying forward or anything like that, trequartista, anything like that. So, yeah, I guess that's the team right now. We started playing better. Today we're gonna play Braga, and with the win we had was good. To advance in the Taça Portugal, we got our Taça Liga information, and we have another easier group. I think we have none of the teams we're playing are in the 1st division. So, I mean, that just shows the quality of the teams we're playing. I mean, yeah, none of them are in the 1st division. They're all 2nd division. If we don't make it through there, and it's a positive because obviously those are 3 games in a very tough month. Late December, January. It's going to be a lot of games. Obviously, the Europa League should be done by then. It will be done by then. We're to be done by November. Or not by November, by December. But that's good because hopefully we can rest the players, do some rotation. We don't have to win all 3 games, I don't think. I think it'll be 3 games. I think we probably maybe like 6 points to get through. We'll see then, but it's good to kind of be in that position in that group. And we're going to play Braga today, which we're tied on points with, and they're struggling as well throughout the season. They're maybe not playing as well as they could be. So that's something we're going to have to look out for. But again, we have a depleted squad. to play with, and so it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle today. So enough talking. I don't think there's really nothing else to really talk about. Really. Except, I made a discovery. So our first player that we sold in the save was a striker by the name of Diogo that we sold to West Ham. If you guys remember Sergei Lysenko, we sold this player Diogo Monteiro because we had two strikers on the team, and we had to pick one basically that we thought we could build around in the future. And I picked Sergei Lysenko. That was a mistake. So let's look at Diogo Monteiro. That's happening. Now he had a release clause that we would eventually receive money on. So he's at a club in Portugal. That's hard to pronounce. CV Vinhalavanense. And you're saying, okay, so is this guy the same? Does he have the same name? No, he is that guy. This guy was once a 1.7 million pound player. And we were back in the Campionato Nacional Rio. He never played for them, which is outstanding. I mean, he played in their reserves for years, played in cups, played a year out on loan, and now he's in the third division, and it's crazy. Because I was looking through the clauses, seeing where we can, make some money in the coming years through some players. I mean, there's definitely some players in there, money that can be coming in. There's some quality players. We have Diogo Barbosa. We can get some money from him if he sells for profit. Correa is not really getting on in Italy. Diogo Costa is probably going to bring us some money if they ever sell him. Duso is having a great time. Mobar Diop's highly touted, highly priced right now. João Pereira still hasn't made his first team debut, I believe, for Paris Saint-Germain, but he's only 18, so he still has time, but he hasn't really improved from what I can see. So we'll see about that. Rodrigues is there. Nelson Rodrigues is playing well in Arsenal Tula in Russia. Casimo's there. Casimo's been struggling from what I can see. Pedro Vazon is having a great career, the young goalkeeper that we sold at Getafe in Spain. I mean, he's a quality goalkeeper. I'd like to sign him. I don't know if we could. He's probably pricey. Let me see what his contract ends. Yeah, he's signed a long term for sure. Key player. Yeah, I'm in the field. We're not going to be able to pay that. He's a very good goalkeeper. So that's interesting to see kind of like where the people are. I know we've been skipping over the where are they now kind of stuff over the past few years. Excuse me. But, so yeah, it's interesting to see where our players are in their careers. Let's look at Nukureya. I feel bad for Nukureya. He's such a good player. I wish he could have stayed. He's so good. Yeah, he hasn't started a game for them. 6.47 ratings coming off the bench. It just screams the year he had with us behind Paredes that 1 year. This year where he was coming off the bench every game. Yeah, he did that for a lot of years, and it finally became that guy in our last year, and we sold him. And so I feel bad for him if he's struggling there. I don't want to see him struggling. Diokosh is getting on. He's seems like having a very good season. Diop's been struggling as well, from what I can see. He's not struggling, but he's not doing great. He's doing just fine, reasonably fine. Has he been capped now? Still hasn't been capped by Senegal, which I still don't get. So, but had a couple excellent seasons. We signed him for 35K. That's the player I was looking for. Momar Diop. There was no Momar Diop this summer. So that was unfortunate. But now he's 1.1. I mean, he went from 1.1K to 1.1 million in about 5 years. So fair play to him. I'm very happy for him. But let's get to the game. Enough looking back in the past. It's unhealthy sometimes. So let's look at the game. Let's look at the team for today's game and see who we're playing with. So this is the lineup we're going with today, and I've also switched the roles up here. The strike partnership in this, where it's going to be Luis Enrique, shadow striker, attack, and then a target man in Marquez up top. Hopefully it works. I'm just trying to crap out. I have no idea. Everything else is pretty much normal. I always forget this. George Warrington in midfield. Silva. DeVoe he's gonna be out for a while. He's gonna be out till February maybe. Valdecir, he's on the mend. Demison is on the mend. Kevin Dasso's close. So it's getting better, but I mean this is the state of our team right now. Hopefully we get a result. We're in Leiria, so we're at home against Braga. I don't know what the hell that means. I could play on a more of attacking. I mean, they are technically in kind of the same position we're in. Struggling, but they're still Braga. And on their left wing, they have Memphis Depay. Fair play. It's about 8 years on, so he's probably like 30. But it's Memphis Depay, and I'm sure he's still a quality player that I do not want to take lightly in any sense of the imagination. I'm sure he's still a fine player. And they're Braga, and they're a very good team. We can't. And I don't know what I'm coming. If this were last year, and I knew what I was going to get from Diop, I knew we can get it on the wing. And from the wing, we can get it to Correa, and I knew Correa could score goals. I may say, yeah, let's just go up. Let's attack them face to face and just do it. But I don't have that same sort of faith in the squad. I don't know where the goals are going to come from. So far, they come from 3 guys: Warrington, George, and Semprini. 4 and 3, and that's ridiculous that is the case. That's why I'm trying this new strike partnership. As it took forever to load that game. My God. But, I mean, I really don't have, as you saw, Memphis Depay on the left-hand side. But, yeah, I'm hoping Marquez shows up today. Because he's due. He's our striker, and he's our 4th leading scorer. And he's played about 15 matches. Fair enough, 7 have been off the bench. But that's just not good enough. And I don't know, maybe it's Helder Silva. I know Helder Silva is a quality player. But maybe DeVoe not being out there. I mean, we've missed DeVoe for a while. Dasso scored an excellent free kick when he was out there. Maybe he's a playmaker that we need. Maybe Valdez. I mean, there's questions. There's questions being asked this team for myself. I mean, we started getting results, but like I said at the beginning of the episode, but are they results that we can depend on? Not really. We can't. I'm not looking at those results being like, we beat. Who do we beat? We beat Salgage, and of the 3rd division, and Mafra, and we beat Mafra needing 2 goals from our center back. Like, oh yeah, that's a game plan we can depend on. Like, no, we're not. We can't depend on our center back getting a brace. That's just not. And another goal from our box-to-box midfielder. I mean, it's nice to see that George has the ability to score goals. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but we need he can get that odd goal that we can get, because that's fine. But to be dependent on him, that's just not something we can do. So far in this game, we have done nothing, which is okay because they haven't done anything from what I can see. They're holding all of the ball. We're having none of it. And but other than that, they don't have really had anything really to do. As Lasagna scores. Okay, let me try the other thing. I don't know. This is very frustrating. Not in the. I mean, we're just clearing the ball out with no real plan other than that. And Lasagna had a nice finish. That's such a weird thing to say. Lasagna with a nice finish. That's why I hate Braga. They have players named Lasagna. I have to every time they score against us. First of all, they beat us in 2 cup. They beat us in 2 cup finals last year, so I should be pissed. But and then they also have players named Lasagna that really frustrate me. So, fun fact. We still haven't really done anything so far in the game. We still haven't had a shot. Which is damning. This is just damning stat. Memphis here, Romalu, Valenzuela. Go get that ball, Warrington. Come on. Is it me or just our players are not? I mean, obviously they must be. I'm sure they're not happy with the way the season's playing. I mean, a lot of these players were here last year, so they do have a right to be like, "What the hell is going on? We have 50% passing completion. What the hell is that? That's some crap. That's garbage." And we had a shot. We've had 2 shots on target. Great. I mean, we had 2 shots total. Great. It's not doing anything. I think we've definitely become better because we changed the tactic. But I mean, damn. Coming into the second half, and I mean, what's crazy is that we're still like 1-0 down. I don't know how. I mean, obviously we're playing very defensively, but this is not us. I mean, and our strike partnership, if you can call it that, is playing like absolute garbage. Go get that, George. Go get that, George. Put the ball at your feet. You have good feet, man. Believe in yourself. Do you believe? Lazic, Ott. I mean, this is good solid play. Elder Silva gets past the man. It goes in. George misses. See, that's why we can't be depending on our center midfielders to score goals. Because that happens. And we have Paredes that we can bring on. But even Paredes, I mean, he's not a great fitness. So, do I bring him in at the shadow striker? Do I bring him in as a striker? I have no idea. I mean, we have like nobody to play. We only have one Guilherme Perez. So let's do that, and let's bring on Mubanga for George. Maybe have a little passing. Little, do a little, maybe, and he has scored a couple nice goals this year, Mubanga, and forced a great save out of Costa. So let's see if he can wave his magic wand and somehow get us a goal. Oh, that's not a foul. What? Where? What? And what? Where? What? It was off the ball. What do you mean he got a red? I mean, that's a thing, I guess. I mean, really have any choice? I mean, that's a formation. 15 minutes now, and I mean, that red card definitely. I mean, I'm still not really sure what the hell happened. I mean, can I get an instant replay or something? Like, he got sent off and he wasn't even on the ball. Five minutes left. I mean, I can't really make any changes. And we've come back into this game since. Oh. We don't have a striker. I might as well just. I mean, I don't know why I'm even playing a striker at this point. I don't think Marquez has touched the ball the entire game. Have you seen it? I haven't seen it. I think it's like an enigma. Like he doesn't really, it never really happened. Oh, he touched the ball, and that game ends. That's fitting, right? Touches the ball, the game ends. Is that like a rule? If the ball touches Marquez's feet, the game ends, and you know, we just go home. And we lose to the team with a player named Lasagna. Seems like pretty exemplary of the season we're having so far. So let's get to the schedule and see what it looks like for tomorrow's episode. All right, guys. So this is the upcoming schedule. Omani Nicosia is next. Hopefully we can get our first win in the Europa League. That'd be great. Then we have Stubble, Mafra and Taça Portugal, and then we have Malaga. Now, I'm not really sure if I really want to go to if I want to play Spain again. I mean Malaga. We've already played them once in a live comm this season and got spanked. So I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sure. Could come back against Maritim. It's tough. It's tough. It really is. I'll think about it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we did get a player sent off for a reason I still don't know, and we got scored on by a guy named Lasagna. So I don't know why. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but so yeah, let's just do that. I mean, things are weird. Things are weird. So let's just go to let's just play Malaga again. Might as well. Probably not gonna play them again, considering how the season's going. Probably not gonna be in the Europa League. We might get relegated. I don't know. So might as well play the teams that are available to us as they are right now. So so yeah, guys, let's play Malaga tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care of yourselves.